Hey, hey, good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday and it's June. June is busting out all over. I love that old musical. You're probably too young to remember one called Carousel. It was one of those old Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals. And when I was a little girl, I thought that when they were doing the scenes from heaven with the stars hanging, obviously hanging from strings, it was the most magical thing I'd ever seen. And I have all of the songs memorized. And this is the only musical I feel this way about. I don't feel that way about any, like, not even The Wizard of Oz. But I could tell you all about Carousel. Anyway, June is busting out all over. It's one of the songs. The reason I'm staring at this is I was going to do kind of, tell you all about a review on this dawn. So here it is. My husband's walking across the yard. I'm trying to, yeah, there it goes. Okay, so anyway, this is that Dawn, what's it called? Easy Squeeze, 50% less scrubbing, no drip, no flip, no mess. Now, when I first started using it, I thought this is awesome because you barely had to give it a squeeze and it squirted out just a small amount. I felt like I waste, and I know I still waste a whole lot less. Also, it was no drip. It didn't drip, it didn't drip, it didn't drip, except until it got down to this amount. And now, can you see how, and that's not a big deal, but it didn't do that when it was full. It's just a little drop each time. Also, when it's very full, if you have any problem with your hands, like carpal tunnel syndrome, maybe an injury of some kind, I have arthritis, it's really a stiff bottle. I feel like maybe because of the way it's a no drip, it's harder to squeeze. So each time I would squeeze it, I would work that arthritis a little hard. So I'm not sure I'll ever get it again. I'm not saying it's a bad product. It's probably perfect for ladies and gentlemen and kids who don't have an issue with their hands. And it's not a lot of drip. And you do waste less. So let's give it on a scale of 1 to 10. I would give it, for me, a 7. But for everybody else, probably a 9. You know, as long as you can squeeze the bottle. And that is not anybody's problem but my own. So today is pork chops. They're in my sink here, getting ready to be thawed. I mean, if I get to it, I get to it. We have got leftovers. Let me show you. I should have said, my name is Kendra. This is my channel, Kendra Full of Joy, and welcome if you're new. I love to meet new people. I hope that you'll say hi and stick around. Consider subscribing if you like. Sometimes I do recipes. Sometimes I do organizations. Sometimes I do not enough cleanups, and I'm actually doing that today, but I'm not filming it because it's gross. Anyway, these biscuits are left over. These are those Red Lobster cheesy biscuits that you get in a box. It just takes cheddar cheese shredded and some water. And then when you're done, when they're hot, you slather them with butter and this packet of seasoning that they give you. They're better the second day. Oh, so much better the second day. Oh, and welcome back to my people that are always here and always talk. That terrible noise you're hearing is not puppies screaming. They've got a squeaky toy. I'll show you the fridge now. Okay, we have plenty of sandwich meat and vegetables. There's all manner of vegetables down there and more meat and cheese and stuff like that. Here's how much, let me turn it sideways, that might be better. That's how much goulash is left. And then I've got grapes and strawberries. And there's rice, red rice and chicken in there. And I think I'm the only one that really loves red rice and chicken. It's like I grew up on it or something. Anyway. This is how much pie, a half a pie. I don't think my guys, younger guys, or just call them children, my adult children even know this is in here. If they do, they just chose not to eat it. You know, now that they're all, they're 22, 23, and 24 years old now, they eat a lot less sweets. So there's that. Waiting on that boy to get up out of bed because that is his job at the house. I mean, he works full time, but I still make him all do stuff around the house, and that's his. So it's 10:35 a.m. He didn't get home until 2. I think he worked a late shift. I'm not sure, or he was at his girlfriend's house. So when he gets up, he puts those away. I can put these in. clean out that. That was clean before I started filming, and then I stood over the sink and ate one of those biscuits. And I gripe about the kids doing that. Don't eat over the sink. Get a plate. And that doesn't go in the dishwasher. I've got to scrub that out with. Do you guys use these happy, smiley face? I love these things. I just put them in the dishwasher, and they're good as new. Look, I hate a dirty sponge. That's my pet peeve. It grosses me out. It's a medium for bacteria. Blah. So anyway, I wash it all the time. And that's that. I might have some more in a minute. Here's today's. Now, don't pay attention to the dates because I got them totally wrong. We're going to call Wednesday yesterday. So we had beefy goulash, and we had the biscuits with the cheesy biscuits instead of sourdough. So today, the 3rd, we're supposed to have, and it's not the 3rd, it's the 1st, pork chops, mashed taters, green beans, and applesauce. Probably I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to show you one of my prepper pantry places. Those are dishes up there. Dishes, appliances and dishes and stuff like that. And then this is a hot mess. It really is. I can't even get to it because boxes are backed up to it. So he is leaving for a day, like from very early to very late, Saturday. And I might get in here and do some things while he's gone, and it will be less painful. So there's some more storage. I'm getting lower on drinks and water and stuff. And then there's more cans here. And I'm okay with the way the cans are in this. These are pretty much organized, all dated and everything. But this upsets me. See that sign right there with Uncle Sam? I need to put that out front and change over for the summer. I'll do that and show you later. I want to show you one more thing I added. Hubby found that in the garage. It says USA. It's been in the garage for a long time. I didn't even know I still had it. Things, we've been here 2.5 years. Things are still coming up that are coming out of boxes. Because we lived in the last house for 20-something years. So I will put the sign with Uncle Sam for the summer, somewhere, maybe on the ground right here, I'm not sure, to replace this. And here's the stash for right now. These are for the delivery people. I know I show this all the time, but I just love it. And I always leave a cap right here so they'll notice the bottle opener in case they get something with a lid that needs opening. And so for years, not years, for a year and a half, I kept the sodas, because this is actually a cooler, in here. But this wasn't made very well, and it started to get rusty on the inside. So I took all the ice out, dried it out, and started over with this not so pretty thing. And I wish I had something prettier. You know what I would really, really love? One of those little bitty vintage looking, like rounded on the top, old Frigidaires with the handle that you got to pull to open, and put right here. And I would just put the snacks on top of it. That would look so cute, and I would love it to be pink, okay? Wish fairies. Oh, and I put, this is new. Not new, but I got it out. And this is new. There was a big round flower there. It's kind of plain looking now, but the flower thing looked real springish. The purple flowers are all blooming, and the rhodies are now dropping their blossoms. Look. If that could be bloomed all summer, it would make me happy. But every time something dies back here, something new comes up. So the lady that lived here before really worked hard and did a beautiful job. Oh, I planted whatever, I can't think of what it's called, dahlias. There's a big dahlia coming up there. And I planted a bunch of others, but I don't see where they went. They may have been chewed down by the multitude of bunnies we have, wild bunnies here. One more thing. He found my pinwheels, my red, white, and blue pinwheels, and I just lined them up between bushes. Okay, it's a short video today. Again, if you like what you see, if you think you might like to consider subscribing, I would love that. I would be happy to meet more people anytime. And so Have a really good Wednesday. Hey, Bob, what time is it? No, what day is it, Kendra? It's hump day. I love that commercial with the camel walking through. It's hump day. Anyway, tomorrow, Thursday, we are going to have an adventure, and I'll show you that, assuming it happens.